Saturday, July 11, Memorial of Saint Benedict, Abbot. This reflection is prepared by Father Abbot Francis, pastor at St. Jude Church, Grand Rapids, Michigan, USA. Here I am, Lord. Send me. Today, the Church celebrates the memorial of Saint Benedict, Abbot, the father of Western monasticism and the patron of Europe. Saint Benedict was born around the year 480 in Nursia, Italy, and died in 547, at a time when the Roman Empire was collapsing and society was filled with violence and moral confusion. Benedict sought a life centered entirely on God. He withdrew into prayer and solitude before gathering disciples who desired to follow Christ more closely. Saint Benedict founded 12 monasteries, the most famous being Monte Cassino, which became the cradle of Western monastic life. He wrote the famous Rule of Saint Benedict, a masterpiece of spiritual wisdom that emphasizes prayer, work, ora et labora, pray and work, moderation, humility, community life, hospitality, and obedience. His rule has guided countless monks and nuns for over 15 centuries and continues to inspire Christians throughout the world. Today, the Order of Saint Benedict O.S.B. numbers approximately 6,665 religious serving the Church in monasteries, schools, parishes, missions, and many other ministries across the globe. In today's first reading, Isaiah chapter 6, 1-8, the prophet Isaiah receives a powerful vision of God's holiness. Standing before the Lord, he realizes his own unworthiness and cries out, "Woe is me, I am doomed." Yet God does not reject him. Instead, an angel purifies his lips with a burning ember, and Isaiah hears the Lord asking, "Whom shall I send?" With a heart transformed by God's mercy, Isaiah responds generously, "Here I am, send me." In the Gospel Matthew 10:24-33, Jesus prepares his disciples for the challenges of following him. He tells them not to fear persecution or rejection because God knows and loves each one of them intimately. Even all the hairs of your head are counted. Jesus invites his followers to place their complete trust in the Father's providence and to courageously acknowledge him before the world. Saint Benedict lived these scriptures with remarkable fidelity. Like Isaiah, he recognized God's holiness and answered his call with humility. Like the disciples in the Gospel, he was not afraid to leave behind comfort, wealth, and worldly success in order to follow Christ wholeheartedly. Through prayer, obedience, discipline, and trust in God's providence, he built communities where people could seek God together and become instruments of peace and holiness. His life reminds us that lasting renewal in the Church and in society begins with the conversion of one faithful heart. Lessons for us: every vocation begins by listening to God's voice with an open and humble heart. Holiness grows through daily prayer, faithful work, obedience, and perseverance in ordinary responsibilities. We should never allow fear, criticism, or opposition to prevent us from witnessing to Christ. A balanced spiritual life rooted in prayer, work, humility, and charity brings peace to our families, our communities, and the world. Like Saint Benedict, we are called to build communities where Christ is welcomed, respected, and loved. Question for meditation: when the Lord calls me to serve him in my family, parish, workplace, or community, can I respond with Isaiah and Saint Benedict, "Here I am, Lord, send me," trusting that his grace will always be enough? May Saint Benedict intercede for us, that we may seek God above all things, live lives of prayer and faithful service, and become instruments of Christ's peace wherever he sends us.